Everyone, welcome to NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast 2024 team wrap up. I'm Breno. I'm here with PJ. How you doing, mate?
Hey, how you doing, man? We're doing the greatest team in rugby league history today. The South Sydney Rabbitohs.
He's going to talk it up. We're looking into the 16th place Rabbitohs.
Oh, don't say that.
Sorry, 16th?
16th? Was it 6th?
6th.
Was it really 16th? Oh.
Okay, we're going to check out what happened in the 2024 season for PJ's team. And we'll break down what happened and what's going to happen in 2025. So, PJ, want to kick us off with your team's 2024 season?
Yeah, well, what can I say?
And that's all we got time for, yeah.
Thanks for your time. So it was a tough year. You know, it all started in glitz and glamour, and we'll go through this season in a moment. But, you know, the excitement of Vegas, I was actually there with the missus. There's a picture of us there together. It was really exciting way to start the season. And it all pretty much went downhill from there. I had my first game ever at Suncorp Stadium. I flew back into Australia. I was in Queensland for a week, and I went to the Brisbane Rabbitohs game. We were terrible. And then I came home, and I was at the third game. I reckon, I would have been one of the only people in the world that was at all three of those games.
Yeah, right.
And then we got murdered by the Roosters. So it wasn't a great start to the year, and it didn't get much better after.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. They kicked us off in Vegas. Couldn't quite get it done against Manly, and didn't get a win till about round 4, and losing another 6 in a row after that. Not a great start for the Rabbitohs, who's almost made the finals in 2023. So they were looking to better that.
They were first, remember. Rabbitohs were first after round 11 last year, and then lost ridiculous amount of games to not even make it in the finals. First team in the history of the NRL to be first and not even make the playoffs, excluding the Bulldogs and the Storm, who were obviously cheating the salary caps those years. They were both first, and then they both came last because they were handed wooden spoons. But apart from that, the Bunnies, another record broken.
I've put a minus 20.
21 premierships. No one comes near. The only record we don't own is the runner-up record, because the Roosters have lost more grand finals than the Rabbitohs. Well done, Roosters.
Anyway, so this year's stats. Finished 16th on 20 points, 7 wins, 17 losses, and differential of minus 188. Scoring 494 points, conceding 682. Yeah,
494 points means the Rabbitohs scored more points than the Titans, the Raiders, the Knights, and the West Tigers. So they were 13th on 4, and they were 15th on against. Only the Eels and the West Tigers conceded more points. And you can't let in 682 points in the season and expect to play playoffs,
no,
Breno.
That's it.
No. Terrible. Love the play the ball speed, 3.49 seconds.
That's pretty quick.
Wow. Or slow. We came 16th.
That's because they don't put the foot on the ball anymore. It's like tunnel ball now.
Tunnel ball roly-polies. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think the worst game for me, looking back at the Rabbitohs season, up against your rivals, the Roosters, twice big losses against, and big losses against Storm as well. We got 54-20, then followed by the Panthers 42-12 the following week. So they had a bit of a rough draw there.
Yeah, best results, bad results. I mean, there's an animation on the NRL page about how many teams played teams in the top 8. And the Sharks and Manly, for example, played 9. We played 13 top 8 teams. So that's a tough draw. The worst result, easily. You're 100% right. That loss in round 3. We weren't terrible against the Broncos, but there was some signs in that game we were starting to click, and then to come out and lose 48-6 to the Roosters in round 3, as easily the worst result of the season. No question whatsoever for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. That isn't what we wanted to do. The best result for the season, I'm going to call the round 14 match against the Gold Coast. I went into this game, almost tipped the Gold Coast, like legit. Yeah. We'd played a very average game against the Cowboys the weeks earlier. We beat Parramatta, but it was Parramatta at that time. They were not very, very good. And then we had the bye. I wasn't confident at that point that we would win that game, but geez, we just killed them from the beginning of the beginning of the game. Blew them away. Latrell Mitchell was on fire. He had a real good purple patch in that green patch. You should call it a green patch, not a purple patch. But anyway, in that green patch of games, he was on fire. He was setting up tries. Just after Wayne Bennett signed with the Bunnies, crazily. That's where it happened right there. See that Parramatta Rabbitohs game that week? That's where Wayne Bennett signed with the Bunnies, and it was almost like he called up Ben Hornby and went, "You should play him as a 5'8". So let him defend at the fullback position because he likes to take it easy, but let him attack." And my God, he scored a lot of tries. He set up a lot of tries, and we looked like we were back, but it didn't last long.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, look at that. We got 5 in a row plus the 2 buys. Obviously, that helped you boost you up a bit. Yeah.
Yep, that's 6 with the 2 buys. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I can't count.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now. We're talking about is that 6
do
or 7 in a row? Yeah.
Yeah. Do we count the buys or do we not count the buys? You can't count buys. I'm sorry.
No, can't count the buys. Yeah.
Yeah, but then a loss to the Dolphins. We beat the West Tigers, who didn't, and then 7 straight losses in a row to end the season, and just send us sadly into second last position.
Narrowly
There's not
missing
a lot of
the
words
spoon,
for that.
hey? Yeah.
There's not a lot of words for that.
What else we got? Yeah, so completion rate 78%. That's a little bit below average, and I think your tackle efficiency is all right, 86%. Average points scored 20 points, and average conceded 28. That's not too bad.
No, I thought the interesting statistic though, Breno.
Yeah.
Someone put up on the NRL page about the injuries.
Yeah,
South apparently, I don't know the authenticity of this post. It was from Foxtel, so probably not that authentic. But 210 weeks injured. Then the second worst team was 130. Now I've done my math because I have a calculator in my phone.
Do you?
It's true, and I've gone 210 divided by 24 rounds because you can't count buys as injuries. That's 8.75 players injured every week.
Yeah, wow.
That sounds like too many. It doesn't sound right. I know we had 8 out, maybe the last 6 or 7 rounds, but 8 for the whole season.
Especially when you're losing key players too that are they're the ones directing a team around. They're not there, and you're directionless. And
yeah, exactly. It was a
lot of losing games.
Yeah, a lot of people missing for the Rabbitohs this year, which gives me a little bit of comfort that we might go all right next year.
Yeah.
Speaking of next year, who we signing, Breno?
Ooh, look at that. Lewis Dodd from St. Helens. Don't know who he is.
Yep, I've never heard of him, but 2 weeks after he signed for us, he was in reserve grade. So,
okay, so he's here. That's good.
$700,000 a year, and we'll see how that works out.
Got a couple of players from the Dolphins as well, so they've followed the super coach over with you.
Yep, Ewan Aiken's a good signing. I think he's a solid back rower. Jamie Humphries, he's a gun. I don't know if you know Jamie Humphries. He's a gun Manly junior. He's a number 9, and he's really, really good. We've let Damien Cook go early, which devastated him in South Sydney. South Sydney, I hope you're watching. Sack Blake Solly. Like, what are we doing? But anyway, we can't let Cookie go. You can't let the club's favourite players go. I know he's on 800. You signed him on 800. We didn't.
I was going to say,
because
it was a salary cap thing, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's an Origin player, and we can get Jamie Humphries for probably 350 and let Cook go. And now we're 450 better off. And that's what South have done. We'll find out if it helps or hinders our performance. Me, as a Rabbitohs fan, absolutely loves Damien Cook. Bump into him all the time. Never said hello to him because I think it's weird. You know, I walked past him the other day at the Cronulla Mall. Hope you're watching, Cookie. Love you, buddy. He was there with his family. I don't like bothering people.
I was going to say, you got to give him a big hug.
Oh, no. But he's such a good player.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I know he's been a little bit out of form at the Origin level, which is what he's getting paid for. I kind of understand the decision, but as a fan favourite, I really don't understand it. It's like Newcastle going, you know what, Breno? Kalen Ponga's probably not 1.1 million. We're just going to let him go. And sign a junior who we hope is good. What would you do?
Well, it was looking that way at some stages here when he was out injured for a bit, and we chucked in a couple of newbies, and they've done really well. So if it works, it works. If if it doesn't, then you start asking the question, don't you?
Yeah, but as fans, like the players you connect with,
you don't want to see your good players go. No.
Yeah, Alex Johnson, the fans blew up when he was getting kicked out of the club.
Yeah.
They changed that decision.
Yeah,
Coogie,
good.
Adam Reynolds is another one, but we all kind of knew he wasn't a 3-year player, and we've been proven right. First year made a grand final. Second year, I think he's would he play a third of the season? And they've got to pay him $800,000 next year, and if he makes half the season, they'll be lucky, and they should be looking at the future, which is what South Sydney hopefully have done with Lewis Dodd.
So you've lost another Burgess too. Tom Burgess has gone.
Yeah, Tommy retired, scored a try against the Roosters in the final match. It was a really exciting moment as we
gave him the little golf clap.
No, he's been an amazing player for us, and the last 2 years. Obviously, he's probably 2 years too long, but we love the Burgesses.
And he only just got the conversion too. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a flat one.
It almost hit the post. Yeah,
it almost hit the crossbar. Yeah, it was almost Benny Elias all over again. But we love Tommy Burgess.
Yeah,
Tommy. Can't see my heart, but I'm pumping my heart for you, buddy.
I think he's still got a Burgess left, haven't you? Isn't there one left?
No, they're all
gone now.
He's the last Burgess.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon about next year, PJ? What are we looking at? For me, a top 8 team. I'm saying no, but they've got potential. Position maybe 14th to 17th.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Brenno.
Yeah.
I think Cody Walker is, in the last year of his contract next year, he won't be renewed based on form this year.
Of course,
You've got Latrell Mitchell, who's taking up a huge chunk of the salary cap. He's either suspended, injured, or in trouble for other reasons. If they get him right, and I don't believe they will, but if Wayne Bennett can get Latrell Mitchell's head into the right space,
in the game,
I think we're 5 to 8.
Yeah, right, okay.
Reality, I'm saying they won't be able to do that. We will be 10-11 next year.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's all cross our fingers and see what happens.
See what we can do. But one shining light though, Liam LeBlanc, he played a bunch of games this year. His family was actually sitting in front of me on his debut match, and when he came on the field, they nearly made ANZ Stadium fall down. Homebush Stadium was roaring. It was about 12,000 people there, but they were rocking the stands, man. It was awesome. He's signed for next year, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I love seeing juniors coming through, and he's another really good back rower, I think, can complement the team.
Tane Milne off contract.
Yep. Bye.
Is he gone? Oh, okay.
I hope so.
Well, you hope so. Not a fan? All right.
I hope so. Bye, Tano. Thanks for coming.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm hearing Isaiah Tass is about to re-sign a new deal, so
okay.
keep an eye out on that, Rabbitohs fans. Where do you think, Brenno? I think I missed what you said before.
I was hoping you did. I'm thinking between 14th and 17th. I think down the bottom of the ladder still.
Bottom 4?
Yeah.
Oh, my heart. Be still.
I was hoping you missed it earlier. Anyway.
I definitely missed that. Yeah. Okay. So, we'll see what happens.
But surprised me. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. I think. Like you said, Latrell fires up, and a few of the younger ones start playing some good footy with him. Then you never know.
Yeah. But let us know in the comments.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us what you think.
If you're thinking the Bunnies are going to come in the top 8, let us know. If you think they're not, let us know in the comments. We'll be tomorrow, I think it is, or the next team we'll review, Breno, the Parramatta Eels,
Hurrah.
who avoided last with the Spoon Bowl win and jumped the Rabbitohs into third last.
All right, thanks,
Biggest
guys.
game of the season.
Thanks for joining us, and see you for the next one.
See you.
Good night.
Go the Bunnies.